A few days ago, I challenged myself to find out what my top 6 favorite Pokemon of all time were, and use those Pokemon in order to make a Reg I team. And today, we got to find out if I could actually make this team do something on the in-game ladder. As an added challenge, thanks to a plethora of disconnects that I had to work with Nintendo to fix, we would be starting this challenge from Great Ball 7. And if you know anything about the in-game ladder, you would know that Great Ball 7 is not a fun place to be. It's a weird mix of meta teams and teams that are very ladder-esque. You'll find a lot of choice scarfs down there, and Terra Normals. So this is how my battles went with my team of 6 favorites. The teams today. If you didn't watch the video where I found out what my top 6 Pokemon of all time across all gens are, this is the top 6 Pokemon. When it came to Spectrier, because it was just Spectrier, because it's Reg I had the stipulation in there that I would make it into either an Ice Rider or Shadow Rider, just because Reg I. The Ogerpon form also doesn't matter because I like all of her forms. So I have 2 different Ogerpon forms as well. Oh. I guess the one ladder game that I did play to test it while I was on chat with Nintendo helped me rank up. I want Meteor Beam? I fear I want Meteor Beam. Why is that a real team? We're in Great Ball tier. If that sigh in the beginning was any indication of how the next few battles went, you'd probably be correct. Yeah, so the one actual game that I played to test my internet connection that ranked me up from Great Ball 7 to Great Ball 8, yeah, that was very quickly taken away from me, and then we had to start over from Great Ball 7. So that is where the true challenge began. See, like, this is what I expected down here. Can a Scarf Chi-Yu Snarl kill Fluttermane? What do I value here? I think I value my Fluttermane, unfortunately. Baton Pass was never banned. Not in, like, the real Pokemon tournaments or anything like that. Just like there's no sleep clause or anything in like actual tournaments. Thank you so very mucho for the 5 months. Ooh, we're 1 sub away from a pack open. We love a Prime sub. Thank you so very mucho for the follow. They are specs? They are specs because I outsped even after Tailwind. Yeah. Putting them at -2, considering how slow that fish is? Yeah, that's at -2 now. I wonder if I mean, I know I'm adamant, but like... Yeah, I do outspeed. Okay. Why is that fish so slow? Oh! Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been brave birded. Which is fine, because that Talonflame is at -2 now, so I can just KO with Cudgel. Or, even better, I can actually let Calyrex pick up this KO with Follow Me. Oh god, look who it is. Yeah. So, they probably protect with Yanmega. So I'm gonna go ahead and Barrage, pick up the KO and Talonflame. And then we're gonna hit a Follow Me so that Calyrex doesn't get hit. Okay. Or they do not protect. What are they doing? Bug Buzz. Throat Spray. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Yanmega did not get a speed boost. Because it died. Smushed. And I still got my +1. All's well that ends well. Super cool. Super duper. Okay, well, since Talonflame is slow, I'm actually just free to Barrage here, and then we can Ivy Cudgel into Cincino. Are you serious? Jesus Christ. I know! Why is it throwing freaking rocks at me? Doesn't matter because it died. Why did bro throw rocks at me? Oh my Lanta. Okay, won one battle on the ladder. Slay. Okay. What's going on?
What's going on is that this team was very unprepared for an unburdened Sneasler, and Sneasler basically just 6-0'd the entire team. So yeah, that's how that battle went. But you know what? The team tried its darndest. Did it just sit there and get hit? Yes, yes. But it sure did try.
This was like the worst thing to come back from like a short break to, because what the actual F was that? Hey, that's definitely banned Dark Urshi. I'm using a team of my top 6 favorite Pokemon to see if I can make it do something. Let's see if I can cook. I'm trying to eat my chips far away. Is the crunching still loud from over there? You can hear that from over there? Ain't no way. They're gluten-free jalapeno chips. Cracker. Take a look at that. It's not, Specs. It's Vest. You can get Lunala, from like Snacksworth, I think. Can you? Actually, I don't know. I got mine from Dynamax Adventures. Don't have to deal with that anymore. I'm double protecting. Woo! Double protect. Luna, 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 Luna. I told you they could do something. Team of 6 favorites that don't make no sense just did something. Like I said, granted, are we in Great Ball? Yes, but they're doing something. Okay, good news is that's Defo Water Urshi. The bad news is they definitely want to set up Trick Room with their Articuno. Yeah, the purple Articuno usually sets up Trick Room. The other Articuno doesn't exist. Look at it masquerading as the other Articuno. I know, that's what I'm saying. Usually those ones are Trick Room. I like OG Articuno better too. It won a tournament at one point, like in earlier regulation. It's Kyurem. Way to do something, Clefable. What if it's Scar? Nah, I need to see if it's Scar first. I also need to see Terra. Chat, why did they do that? I guess? Not even that. Leftovers? Oh, it does? Oh, thank you. Thank you! That's a great question. I don't know. Didn't matter. Shellbell? What in the raid? I know. When I use a rail team and I have a water Urshifu, I always kick it. Because it sets up the rain for me. And I kick it. And it just literally disappears. See, look, chat. This team ranked up.
And not only did I somehow manage to get this team into Great Ball 8, but we also, surprisingly, managed to get it into Great Ball 9 shortly after that.
Where does that put us? What is this? What did this team just rank into? Now, I'm not trying to, like, toot my own horn, but, like, this thing just ranked up 2 different levels. This team just ranked up 2 levels, and it's a team of just my favorite Pokemon. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but... How is this meta? Pfft, there's an Espeon! Do I play another one, or, like, do I leave well enough alone and be happy with the fact that it ranked up 2 levels?
Obviously, chat had to egg me on and say, well, you've made it this far, so why not try to get into Ultra Ball? At least you can't fall out of Ultra Ball when you lock into it. And my ego said, yeah, I can do that. I can do that with the team that makes no sense and has an Espeon and a Sylveon on it and a Fluttermane, even though it also has 2 other ghost types. But you know, why not have 3?
What's Rotom doing? Hi, Rotom. I think we start Flutter Ogerpon, we bring Horse, and then we bring Lunala. Thanks for the lurk! Yeah, I think we start Flutter, because we need speed, so speed control. This can Spiky Shield in case we get faked out. And then I can see if they Terra their Koraidon, or if they bring Lunala, if Lunala has what. Because my concern is if they start, like, Koraidon and Lunala, and I start with, like, Calyrex, like, Giga Drain's gonna do nothing, especially if they Terra Fire. And then I wouldn't be able to Barrage. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna taunt Lunala in case it does have Wide Guard. And then for Pon, we're gonna Spiky so that we don't get faked out. Any rumors? We probably won't have any news about that until, like, yeah, next gen. Okay, what's getting taunted? Incineroar. Okay, well, Incineroar is getting taunted then. We're gonna go ahead and Icy Wind. And then Ogerpon can go ahead and Cudgel. Okay, that was very AV. So Rillaboom is defo AV. It's definitely Assault Vest. And that's dead. Nice crit. Okay, that's good. We don't have to deal with Incineroar anymore. Ogerpon didn't want to see him. She said, we're not friends. Okay. Once again, I am gonna taunt into Lunala in case it does have wide guard. And then I'm gonna spiky shield here in case they try to double into like Ogerpon. Or Grassy Glide into Ogerpon. Grassy Glide defo doesn't KO Fluttermane. Especially if it's not, especially if it's AV. Because that Icy Wind did like 2 damage to it. Okay, it's Meteor Beam Lunala, but now, since Meteor Beam usually runs Protect, it also can no longer Protect. They're either going to be Terra Normal or Terra Fairy. He takes infinite recoil from that. Yeah, see, you see how much recoil brother took? Wee. Yeah, I think I put in Lunala here because if they have Koraidon in the back, Terra Grass Calyrex doesn't do anything for me. So we Terra Fairy, we Meteor Beam into Lunala, and then Ogerpon can Cudgel into Lunala as well. I don't know if Ogerpon lives another Grassy Glide, to be completely honest. Yeah, and see, now we're baiting Terra, but which also means if we get rid, they're Terra Normal, which also means that if we get rid of their Lunala and they have Koraidon in the back and we have Calyrex in the back, we don't have Psychic on this one. Whack. Never mind. My plan's ruined. Lunala is a great Pokemon, yeah. She's a very strong Pokemon. She's bulky. Oh, you live on 4. Sick. Love you! All right, we break Shadow Shield. So Shadow Shield's broken. We get dazzled. Our Shadow Shield is broken. Okay, and they take a ton of damage for their troubles. Now for us... This is Lunala's last turn of taunt, so I am going to go ahead and Moonblast into that sucker. And I think I have to protect Calyrex here. I'm hoping that Moonblast can pick up this KO. Because from what I've seen, their Lunala might be faster, or they're just winning the speed tie. Which means if I, like, Barrage there to try to get damage down on Rillaboom, they'll hit me with a Moongeist Beam and I'll be cooked. Yeah, they're scared of Calyrex. Got the horses in the back. Okay, so we pick up the... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine now. Especially if they have Koraidon in the back, they can no longer Terra away from their weakness to Moonblast. And now they no longer have Grassy Glide either, so they can't outspeed. There's Korai. I imagine that they probably, like, protect here. So I'm gonna Moonblast and Barrage. Because even if they would hammer, they once again take, like, infinite recoil. Yeah, that does a lot. They're gonna KO themselves. And they don't even KO me. That's sad. Never mind. They almost KO'd themselves. Yeah, no, they're cooked. He does have an Eevee mask. They would hammer. Oh no, they're so cooked. You picked the wrong one. You picked the wrong one. You picked the wrong one. Bye bye. You picked the wrong one. My ghosty girls are so good. I love them. Does that put us into Ultra Ball? Let's see. Who's... That is a team of 6 favorite Pokemon that just got into Ultra Ball from Great Ball 7. This team don't make any sense. And we are now locked into Ultra Ball. I will not be getting a Master Ball with this team. There is no way. I'd have to win 4 more battles in a row. I'll try tomorrow. I will try. Now that I can't fall out of Ultra Ball, I can try to get to Master Ball with them tomorrow. Deal? Deal. All right. Shake on it. I'll see if I can get them into Master Ball tomorrow.